Thanks everybody for joining today's developer Q&A session. So today we're really excited to announce the official general availability release of our Developer Hub. This is a brand new one-stop shop for all things to enable developers to more easily and quickly get up to speed with the Miro developer platform and ultimately become a more experienced app developer. It encompasses everything from guides to progress tracking, app examples, and more. And it's really the main place for you as a developer to leverage when it comes to Miro's developer platform. So to get us started, I'll quickly go over what this new space looks like and talk a bit about some of the new features. So to kick us off, you're going to find the Developer Hub is actually now the homepage for the developer portal for the Miro developer platform. So in the past, if you went to developers.miro.com, you would have seen our landing page with some details about our platform. But now, if you're logged into your Miro account, you will see this Developer Hub as your homepage. And it's essentially your main dashboard for navigating the portal. So you'll notice over here in the right-hand corner, you'll see an icon for your Developer Hub space with your Miro profile image. And this is how you get here if you're on another page. And we've got a few different sections here. So at the top, we have a section all about enablement. So we have some guided onboarding that you can leverage to get up to speed with the Miro developer platform. And you'll see here whether or not you've completed them. So in this example dashboard that I have here, I've completed all these guides already. But if you hadn't, you could click here to see what our onboarding essentials look like. And this is a series of guided tasks that take you through a number of different short kind of activities to help you learn how to use the Miro Web SDK. So everything from creating your first sticky note to interacting with your app in Miro to our developer challenge to kind of test some of the skills that you've managed to learn so far. This challenge actually builds on each of these tasks and allows you to test out your knowledge and work with an embedded Miro board, which we'll come back to in just a moment to talk about some of the cool technical details behind that. So back to our developer space. The next section I want to talk about is the badges section. So now with the introduction of our developer space, you will be able to earn a number of badges, both automatically and by what you do in the developer portal. So we have some badges like the SDK Navigator that you'll earn depending on how many requests you've made using the Web SDK, for instance. But then we have other badges that you could earn by completing some of the onboarding activities. So like this Miro Web SDK Enthusiast, this would be achieved if you completed this first onboarding guide. We also have some special badges like for challenges, such as the Miro Scavenger Hunt, which I showed a few moments ago. You could earn a badge like that. So it's a really cool way to keep kind of getting little surprises and enticing you to keep going and see what other things and rewards you can get. The next section I want to highlight is the app examples section. So in the past, you would have had to have gone to our app examples on GitHub to see all of our sample apps. But now we've embedded the most important details for you here under this app examples section, and you can actually clone a GitHub repo or download it right from your Developer Hub now. The next section we have here is our apps. So you might be familiar with the app settings page in Miro, and I can show you real quick what that used to look like, or still does look like. It's still accessible, but what we've done is we've gone ahead and consolidated the most important details from that page into the Developer Hub. So in the past, if you had a developer team and you wanted to manage your app settings, you'd have to go to the app page in the Miro dashboard. And it looked a little bit like this, but now you no longer have to search through this main Miro dashboard. You can access all of these details right from here. And if you have a particular app you're looking for, you can even search by the text or the title, and it'll pop right up. You can also check by team and filter that way. So it's a really cool way to manage your existing developer apps or create a new one from a more central location. So these are just a couple of the different aspects of this Developer Hub, which we are going to continue to evolve to improve the developer experience and really, continue to put things at your fingertips. But what I'd like to do now is go back to some of our new guided onboarding, which is all part of this new experience, and talk a bit about some of the cool new features we have. So the first thing I'd like to point out is our new embedded code editor, which is another way to kind of take some of the friction away from navigating to a different space or opening a developer console on your browser, and now you can actually do it right from within our documentation. So I'll actually now hand it over to Josip, a software engineer on our developer experience team, who helped to implement this, and let him talk a bit about the technology behind it.
Yeah, thanks, Will. To show the board picker. So that's this block on the right here, where you can search for boards, and then you can either create a new board or select one to use. And then if you select the board, then it's going to load inside an iframe. So once it loads, you can edit the code on the right and also run it. And by clicking run, it's going to be executed on the board that's embedded, and you're going to see the results of that. In this case, we created a sticky note, and we called the zoom to method here to zoom to that sticky note. We can also run it again. And then, you can see the results there as well. Well, this editor is actually the same editor that VS Code editor uses, and it's called Monaco. It has lots of different options, like highlighting pieces of text and showing the tooltips about the types. It also shows if you have wrong type there, so it's gonna highlight that piece of code and say that this should be a string and not a number. And besides that, it also has autocomplete. So you can really easily explore different methods that we have in our SDK and try them out directly here.
This is awesome.
That's it.
So, Josip, how did you decide to go with the Monaco editor? Did you look at other options as well and decide on this one because of its relationship to like VS Code, or was there another reason?
Yeah, so one of the main reasons was that we wanted to make it really easy to kind of explore different SDK methods, which you get with Monaco because it has the autocomplete features, and it's really easy to kind of get started with this one. So like adding these features was really easy with Monaco. We also looked at features from Sandpack, which is a different, which is a similar tool that allows you to embed the code editor and see the results immediately as you execute that code. But we settled with this one because it was quite easy to get started, and also it allows us to kind of transpile this code so you can use TypeScript features here as well. And it just comes with lots of features out of the box.
Awesome. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. It's a great experience. Thanks for showing that, Josip, and thanks for joining.
Sure. You're welcome.
All right. Well, thanks everybody, and we will see you next time on Developer Q&A. And good luck enjoying our Developer Hub, and hope you get a chance to explore it soon on your own. Cheers.